Here's a question worth asking. What does it take for a government to actually blink? For 20 days, Sonam Wangchuk sat in a tent in Delhi living off only salt and water. And then the police finally moved in, not because the government caved, but because Wangchuk's body started shutting down. Wangchuk is an activist, and he's become the symbol of a Gen Z campaign to change India's education system. Shalu, what's been the reaction on the ground to Wangchuk's removal from the protest site?
Well, Michael, to give you a sense of the reaction, the nation woke up to the news of Sonam Wangchuk being whisked away from the protest site where it was his 21st day of the hunger strike. And as soon as we got that news, within a few hours, I was on my way here. I booked a taxi, an Uber taxi. I got in, and the first conversation with my driver was about Sonam Wangchuk. So that gives you a sense of how much impact there has been on the ground of the news of Sonam Wangchuk being taken away from here. Now, I'm at the protest site. It's about 100 meters away from me. We've had to move away because it's very crowded there. There are hundreds of people who have gathered there who are shouting slogans saying shame on Delhi police, down with dictatorship. I've been speaking to a lot of protesters who've gathered just within the last few hours in solidarity with Sonam Wangchuk, and they've been expressing their anger. Some have been saying that they're heartbroken that a peaceful protester has been taken away in this manner by the government. One of the protesters, she came from a city named Dehradun, which is 6 to 7 hours drive from Delhi, and she held a poster in her hand which said Michael Jackson's protest song, "They Don't Really Care About Us." She told us that this move by the government shows that they really don't care about the issue that the youth has been raising for a month in this protest now, Michael.
My understanding is that this happened in the early hours today when plainclothes police crashed into the protest to remove him, essentially. Tell us how it all unfolded.
Well, we are told by the Cockroach Janata Party that in the wee hours of this morning, the police came into the protest site. It's quite barricaded. So they entered the protest site in plain clothes. And when the protesters who had surrounded Sonam Wangchuk started asking them as to who are they and why they're sort of barging in, they told them that they are a team of doctors, which was a lie. And then soon after, there was chaos on the stage as these policemen got on up there to get him out of there. And before they actually picked him up from there, they surrounded him with a couple of bed sheets so that the media cannot get the visual of them, literally lifting him. They didn't even get a stretcher for him, to sort of like keep him there and take him out of there in a dignified manner. And eyewitnesses have been saying that this was done. They were sort of like taken by surprise by this move. They were not expecting this because this was a peaceful protest. There hasn't been any violence here in the last 21 days. And the general sense has been that police has largely cooperated with the protesters here. Now, Abhijit Dipke, the Cockroach Janata Party founder, also told the media that Sonam Wangchuk had clearly said in a video that he's feeling fine. He wants to continue this protest, this hunger strike, until Monday, until the 20th of June, when they are planning this big march to the parliament when the parliament session opens. And he clearly said that even though the High Court had said in the last few days that the government should think about ways to protect his life, but he himself said that he doesn't want to be force-fed. He's feeling absolutely fine. His vitals were said to be okay. This is what Abhijit Dipke told the media.
And what, if anything, do we know about Wangchuk's condition?
Well, we were just at the protest, and Abhijit Dipke, while addressing the protesters, said that Sonam Wangchuk is doing largely fine. However, his wife and his kin have not been given access as much as they would like to him. They're not being allowed to take their phones inside in the ward where Sonam Wangchuk is being kept in the hospital. And another piece of news that came from the hospital to the Cockroach Janata Party is that Sonam Wangchuk decided to continue this hunger strike from the hospital as well. He's not taken any force feeding from the authorities, despite the government doctors telling him that this could be fatal for him, this could be dangerous for him. His wife says that the government would try to force feed him to end this protest. this, to basically disperse the protesters from the protest site. She says that there is no transparency on his health reports. She addressed the media and she said that they're not allowing to take phones to Sonam Wangchuk so that to basically stop him from addressing the people who've been waiting to hear from him outside. She, in fact, went on to say that this is not a hospital, it feels like a prison. And she also said that she will represent her husband, Sonam Wangchuk, on Monday's protest if he himself is not allowed to go out there.